Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at my 1971 Cub Cadet 106. But before we do, I would like to go back to the 107. Now, the 107 has been sitting here under the overhang for about 2 weeks, and I'm very curious to see how it's going to start. So well, that was quite a backfire, wasn't it? Alright, I'd say that fired up pretty well. I almost stalled it because I didn't have the choke out because the carburetor's not adjusted properly. And I gotta do that eventually. But this tractor is the real focus of today's video. So this is a 1971 Cub Cadet 106. It's a pretty nice tractor. I bought it a few months ago, mainly because they make a nice match to the 107, being these tractors are basically clones, just the only difference is the transmission. And it's ended up being a pretty nice little tractor. It's what is it? The same engine, 10 horsepower Kohler K241A. When I bought it, it had a bit of a fuel leak, but I got some free fuel line to fix that. And she's got a custom light on the front. That's just an LED. Works pretty darn well for traveling home in the dark. It's got a 42-inch deck on it. This is not the original deck. This tractor came with a 38-inch deck that I have sitting over there. I got the 42 with the 107, and since it's a bigger deck, I put it on here. And I also like it a lot better with the trailing wheels. So, 3-speed manual transmission. The clutch on this thing is an absolute monster. Gosh, this tractor will pull a full wagon of manure up a hill without breaking a sweat with the deck on it. So yeah, this machine's been a pretty good tractor. It's had a couple little things along the way, and one of the major things was down here, this steering tie rod. The original one is ball joint here was so worn out on one of the first times I was driving it. I popped it right out and ended up steering with one wheel for a little while. So, of course, I have a bunch of parts now, 2 parts frames. So I just stole one off of that and put her on here and haven't had trouble since. And then the carburetor had a little bit of an issue, just cleaned that out and replaced the main jet. But other than that, I haven't really had to do too much to this tractor. It's been a pretty good runner. I guess may as well fire it up. Take it for a little spin. And the ammeter on this tractor works too. It's not original, but it's showing charge right now, which is pretty cool. So she fires right up. Gears are a little bit sticky after 50 years of being around. Alright, there you go. She's a pretty good runner. Thing I forgot to note, I did add a suicide knob to the steering wheel there so I can do one-handed steering, but it's kind of hard to steer and hold the camera anyway. Next video, I guess I'm going to be starting a little bit of a project series on my 1970 Cub Cadet 147. Gonna tear the engine apart over the winter and take out the balance gears and get her running, and hopefully by spring I'll have a nice third tractor. So I guess that's all. If you like these tractors and want to see more, consider leaving a like or even subscribing, and I'll see you next time.